Alright, what's up YouTube? This is Henry from serafiLm Production. It's a great night. Did you ever notice the different kinds of friends that you guys have in your groups? Like, number one, the alpha male. And no, I'm not talking about Teen Wolf. You know what I'm talking about when I say the alpha male, so don't pretend like you don't know, because you might just be the alpha male, but you probably aren't. That's why you're watching my YouTube channel. But the alpha male is usually big, strong, tall. It's usually the guy that leads the group, directs the group in a certain direction. Like when you guys go to eat, he plans out everything. He asks everybody, he sends out the text, he goes to Facebook and sends out all the different Facebook messages, and you know exactly where it's coming from, and you know that it's gonna work out because he's the one that planned everything. Did you ever notice that the alpha male is usually the guy that gets the most girls in his group?
Dude, it's not you.
Shut up! Numero dos is the sidekick. The sidekick is exactly what it sounds like. The sidekick, like Batman, and you have Robin. Batman is the alpha male. Anyway, the sidekick is the guy that follows the alpha male everywhere he goes. In other words, kind of like a sucker, and he doesn't really know what to do, so he tries to follow the lead of the alpha male, but it's really obvious and everybody notices it, and it gets really annoying after a while. And that guy isn't me, so stop looking at me like, stop, Justin. Number 3, the Exaggerator. The guy who forces everything. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's that guy who sits with you on the table and he talks about stories and talks about different things, and he makes things sound like they're a lot crazier than they are. For instance,
Dude, I'm sorry I was late. Sorry, I was crossing the street and this guy didn't let me cross. So then he was coming faster and faster, then my whole life just slowed down for that second. I was like, then I swear, it was like dubstep, like. Right, this eagle swooped down, grabbed me by my shirt, and just dropped me off right here.
Number 4, the Peacemaker. The Peacemaker is usually the angel of the group. He's usually the guy that keeps you from doing really bad things. You know who I'm talking about. Probably have that in your group. He's the guy that if you're gonna steal, he says don't steal, it's wrong. Or you're gonna drink and says don't have too much beers because it's really bad for you, and you're gonna get really drunk and you're gonna lose yourself and you lose conscious. Or if you smoke weed, and he's gonna say don't smoke weed because it's really bad for you, because you're gonna get really high and you're gonna get really lazy, and then you're not gonna hang out with other people, you're not gonna hang out with him. The Peacemaker could be anybody that is a really nice guy, wants the best for the group. If there's an argument within the group, he says guys, he breaks it up, he says stop, and he takes it all on his shoulder. He lets all the tears, all the anger. That was beautiful. Number 5 is the Meathead. You know what I'm talking about. It's the guy that when you go out with your friends to eat chicken, he grabs the forks and he starts lifting. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Or he's that friend that he's hanging out with you guys. He said, alright guys, are you guys done? Because I want to go to the gym now. Or he goes to the beach and he starts to run. Or he's at the beach and he sees a bunch of girls and he starts to do push-ups because he wants to look like he's mad pumped. And he's always checking his back and he's taking pictures of himself and posting it on Facebook so everybody else can comment on it. He's basically the Jacob character of Twilight. He's the guy that's walking out of nowhere. Bam! He just takes off his shirt and he's like, the number 6. Is he comedian? One particular guy that's really funny and he always gets everybody laughing, and when you're around the dinner table and everybody's eating, he eventually says one thing, just one little thing, one word that makes everybody crack up, and there's snot coming out of everybody's nose and milk and everything sprays everywhere on the table, and everybody starts laughing even harder, their stomach starts hurting, they can't even breathe anymore, and everything starts going like, wow. You think he's so funny that you try using the joke they use and you think you'd be funny with it, so you try telling other people that same joke but nobody ever laughs and you ever wonder why. Leave it to the comedian. Number 7. The Instigator. Not the instant raper, the instigator.
Just do it, you know what they say, YOLO, right, YOLO.